I'm sorry we can't be with you in the class to do this, but I hope this video helps. And this is my wee girl, Layla.
And this is Anna.
She's the best designer in the world. So I have all of these little pieces of leather already cut up into kind of geometric shapes in bags for you. There's loads of them. And I have a big box of scraps of leather here beside me, and if Layla wants a colour she's going to ask me and I'm just going to grab it and find it. So we have these boards that you all are going to have, and I have spray painted them purple. Okay, so when you start your little we'll leave that down for 1 second. Okay, we don't need that just yet, but we're going to start off with your figure on the board by placing the pieces of leather to make your body. So the easiest way to start is maybe with the head, okay? So that you know how much space around you have. So what would you like, Layla, for the head? Did you have this little green one? Is that what you had?
The green,
yeah. So do you want to leave it down there? Just
What's that all board for?
Should leave it in there. And did you want this big pink one for the body?
Yeah.
Okay, so just lay it down. You can move things around, you see. And what did you want for, you had a little neck. Was it the purple you had for the neck?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can lay them, you can play around with laying them. Can I just show for a second? You can lay them over, like that. Or
I'll first lay them over.
Over, okay.
And like this.
All right.
Because that my neck looks like.
Okay. Now what would you like for the legs? Did you say you like this little blue leather?
Yeah, can you cut up some I don't want to have?
Okay. Well, there's loads more in the bag, but if you want it thinner, we can just cut it down the middle.
Oh, great. Yeah. I like it thinner.
So, like that? Yeah. Okay. Nice. And would you like little feet?
Yeah,
what colour would you like for your feet?
I love little pinks.
Pink, a different pink. Okay. Oh, or what about this? Look.
Red.
Red, yeah. So we can cut up some little triangles. Are they triangles?
No.
Or would you like small little triangles for the feet? Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah. That looks nice.
Okay, so something like that?
Yeah, okay. So this is how we make jewelry.
Okay. Now, we need hands, don't you?
Yeah, we need hands. We can't live without hands.
What would you like? Would you like the red for the hands as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe one red and one, so you can cut the leather.
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, nice?
That looks like a nice in my hand.
Okay. Get another colour.
It's called me rainbow sleeve.
What about this little piece here?
Oh yeah, pink.
Pink, okay. That size?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be even.
Same.
Yeah.
It does have to be the same.
Do you like that, Leila?
Yeah, it looks nice, Mommy. My mom.
Okay, shh for a second. Now, if you're happy with that, you can keep playing around with it. Putting shapes under and over. Would you like to put anything? What about this lovely purple leather here?
Yeah.
Would you like to put a bit of that on the head, maybe?
Yeah, like lovely purple hair.
Kind of looks like hair, yeah. Okay, so when you're happy enough with it like that, what you can just do is any of the piece that's the most underneath, you can just move the pieces around. Okay, so the first piece I'm going to glue down will be this pink bit. So I'm not going to move them too far away, just enough so that I can get my glue, get this piece glued down. Okay?
And I'd like to not go, please.
I know. Now, so we'll turn it around and put the glue. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Dab the glue on with the brush. You fire away there, Lida. Great job. Make sure you get all the corners as well. I got another brush here. Get all the corners. You only need a little bit of glue because the leather sticks very, very well. So first piece is going to be pink.
Why did you stick that on? Then what about for my class? Will you paint another one for my class?
Right. And then you wanted the purple over, didn't you? Yeah, so we'll do the purple one next.
Can
So you want to be sure before you start gluing that you're happy with your design, okay?
Yeah, and then we'll
And leather comes from animals' skins after their meat is used for eating, for feeding people. So the skins that I have given you, the very soft ones, are sheepskin, and the thicker ones are from what animal, Lena? From cow.
Cow.
Yeah, from cow.
Antoine, what do you do? Are you painting the other ones for kids on my school, are you? I painted lots for my school.
No, you don't. We're not using paint. We're just using leather. We're using like leather for a collage. And if you get any glue outside the leather, just like that, you can use a little baby wipe just to clean it off. Okay, but the glue should dry, and I just want to snip a corner off that leather there so that it fits nicely.
So here's my mummy helping me, and she knows the best how to do it.
And we put that up there like that.
Yes.
And now, Lily, good girl, Lila. The camera's on, okay. Now we will put more glue on the legs. So I was saying, cowhide is what I use to make all my handbags because it's really strong and it lasts for years and years and years and years and years and years. So it's actually not bad for the environment because we're using material. It's a byproduct, it's called. So when it's not
is that me or is it?
Byproduct, yeah. So there's the wee feet. So it means it's a byproduct. It's a secondary product. So the first product will be the meat, and the byproduct will be the skin. Okay, there's his little feet. You could spend a little bit longer playing around with the shapes that you like. Okay, than us. Have a little bit more time. So what's left? Oh, just the hair, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you could always change your mind. You can, add other little bits on.
I like to put a little design there, and then.
So Lila, afterwards you can, if you want to add another bit, so you can do that. But we'll leave it.
And the decorator. Can I decorate it after?
You can do that after. I'm gonna put a little pink bit up there for like an eye. That looks cute.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of the plan, but we. The best thing about a plan is you can always change your plans. But it's good to have a plan.
I like it.
So, this is Layla's little version of herself. It might take a little bit of time for the glue to dry. So this little foot is just popping off a little bit. So, just be careful. And that glue, it's the PVA glue, so it'll dry clear. Okay. So that's Layla's little version of herself.
Sorry, can't bring it back.
I'm dying to see all your versions. Okay, but it's lovely on the board, and especially when it's spray painted, it gives a lovely effect. So we are going to make earrings, and you have loads and loads of these little earring heads, yeah, and you also have these little pins, okay, and you're going to have to share some pliers, okay. Teacher's going to help you with this part, okay, but the part that you can spend a little bit of time is there's I've given you bags of pieces of leather that already have little holes in them, so you don't have to use the hole puncher, because this is a very good hole puncher. They're quite expensive, okay, so the paper hole punchers won't punch through the leather. It's too strong, the skin is too strong. So I've already put the holes in, so you can spend a little bit of time placing your little pieces of leather and deciding, like, there's so many different combinations, isn't there, Layla? Like, that'll look quite different, you know. And if you want a bit of orange or layering up different colours, and by all means you can cut, especially the softer leather, you'll be able to cut with your scissors. So I'll just see what a little bit of black would look like behind. So we could do this all day, couldn't we? We could make so many different pairs of earrings. So
yeah.
See, black. Anyway, so many combinations. The soft leather like that, you can fold it over. Yeah. So you're gonna make your mummies and or sisters or grandmummies some lovely earrings for Christmas. Okay, so I'm gonna do two little versions. So this little back pair is going to be like a nice little subtle pair. So depending on, you have to think about the personality who you're making it for. So, you know, what were they like? Are they bold and bright, or are they quiet? What kind of clothes do they wear? Think about all the colours. So you get, what you do is when you're happy with the placement. So I'm quite happy with that because I think that's really kind of happy earrings, isn't it? You grab your little pin like that. Okay, you watching, Leila? Okay, leave the scissors down for a second. Good girl. So pop it in just like that. Yeah, so they're all there, and hold it kind of in the middle of the pin, right? And these pins are really soft, so you can actually bend it closed. See, just like that with your
They're not sharp at all.
No, they're not sharp. Just with your fingers, you can bend it close so that's nice and secure, right? But then what you need to do at the top to close it is pinch it closed. See? Just like that. And twist it. Okay? So that the leather can't, see, it can't fall out now. Yeah? So it's twisted. You see that? So you're going to need maybe a little bit of help just holding the pliers, but you can twist it around with your hand. It's nice and soft. Okay, so that's basically your earring. Yeah, great. So what we just need to do is attach it to these little. These are called shepherd clips, but they're for your ears. Yeah. So this little piece just needs to attach to this. Okay, so this is the tricky part, and it's not even that tricky. Okay, but all you need to do is with the little pliers, I'm going to move closer so you can see, with the little pliers is get the top of it, the very end, see, like that, and bend it down so that there is a little hook, see at the end. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is open up the little hook on the ring and clip it in, see, just like that, and then get your little jewellery pliers. Quite hard to do this whole in air, it's easier to do it on the flat on the table, but push it in, yeah, and then once the top of the earring is pushed in, you can push in the bottom of your earring clip. Yeah, just push it in so that it's nice and tight, and there you have your earring. Okay, and if you need help with this part, just bending it, your teacher is going to become very, very good at using pliers, or she might be able to teach some of you, and any of you that are good at it can help the other kids. Yeah, so I'm going to just try on this pair. Well, it's not a pair, it's one, but you can make the other one the same, or you can make them different. Yeah,
You look really nice, Emma.
they're nice, aren't they? I'd wear them. Okay, you don't want to make them too thick. That's the only thing, okay? But you could always glue on another colour on the back as well. that could be nice, especially with a big pair, wouldn't it, Leila?
Yeah.
Might have been nice to have glued like black on the back of it or something like that. But I would definitely wear them. Would you, if you had your ears pierced? Okay, so we'll make a smaller pair now. So we'll make a little black pair. Okay, so we'll do the exact same again. We'll get our pin.
Yeah, we could do this all day, couldn't we?
We could do it all day, baby. Okay, we don't have all day. So same thing, we can do it the exact same way. We can just get it in the middle and bend it up, or we can, because this one's a little bit smaller, we can just twist the end piece. Do you see? Just like that. So just like everything, there's a million ways to do the same thing. So because this one is a bit smaller, we can just twist that at the bottom, and then that leaves us a lot more room here, you know, to bend down over the earring. So look how simple that is. Yeah.
Yeah, that would look like if you put on your like 2 different earrings.
Yeah, 2 different earrings. So look, again, we're gonna just bend this down, and you can cut it if you don't want it that long, but it's better not to cut it, okay, especially till you have it bent and twisted on the earring part. Okay, it's easier when you have more space here. Okay, so what we can do in this one is actually we can close.
I think that'd be nice for Granny Annie.
And when you get these shepherd hooks, they are closed just like that. Okay, but you can open them really easy, even with your finger. You can open them, or with your pliers, or even with a pen, anything that you can put in and pull it out. Okay, and then we're going to pop this in, and see, you can decide then how long you want them to hang. Okay, and then if you pinch it with your fingers, so see, holding it so it's not moving, and give yourself plenty extra at the top so that you have space to bend it down. Okay,
I thought you was going to make an earring out of this.
we'll make them too, baby. Okay, so then you pop the pliers in and give it a twist. The twist is like, I suppose it like gives it a knot. Okay, and if you hold the leather part, it's easier on your fingers. Okay. Or if you're finding it very hard, or if teacher's very busy, what you can actually do with, oh, don't cut that one, we need that one. Okay, good girl. What you can do is use a glue gun, you know, to when you have the wire bent like that, you can just put a little dot of glue that will hold it. But the glue maybe could be a little bit messy, but just if things get really busy in the class and you're running out of time, you could get the glue gun to the rescue. Okay, so that is twisted and secure, and this is a small earring, which is quite cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite cute. Try it on you, Anna.
I'll try it on this here.
Yeah, so you have 2 different ones, and you look really nice in it.
Okay. It's like on this one. And that. Nice.
You look so nice. You look
Nice with 2 different ones. Really like that one, the bright one. But maybe Granny would like that one, would she?
Yeah.
Maybe. So, we could keep doing this all day with shapes of leather. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at that one, triangle.
Yeah, I love that triangle.
Could put triangles in different shapes.
Yeah,
So maybe if any of the pieces of leather that you want to use doesn't have a hole in it, maybe we might see if we can get you a hole puncher that you can punch through the leather. I can't give you mine because I use it every day.
Yeah.
Every day I use it. So we'll just do another one here. Again, I'll just pop.
Today we're busy. Sorry, can't. Yeah, today we're busy.
Yeah, I can't borrow it today.
Yeah, we're really busy. We're so busy we can't actually help you.
No.
Well, I can teach them in class in my school, can't I, Anna?
You can in your school. Yeah, you can teach it. So it's nice too, isn't it? 2 little triangles of leather. And do we have any more? Where are the little shepherd clips gone? Oh, there's one. So again, just bend the top.
Can I have a turn, Mama?
Yeah, you can do the next one, okay?
Thanks. You're so good, Mommy.
Clip
And I
it.
get you other ones to do, Anna. Okay, Anna?
And you can, what my finger is doing, if you find it hard with your hands, you can use the other pliers to hold it in place.
Here,
No, I don't have another. You have another clip?
Yeah, I got 2 more. I got lots more
Another
shepherd
pair of
clips.
earrings. You put these on.
If I got my ears pierced now, Anna. Then I wear earrings all the time, can't I?
Yeah, when you're older.
Yeah. Maybe when I'm 5.
Nice too, isn't it? So we hope you have fun putting all. The main part of this is the designing, isn't it? It's like thinking what you want where, just like the picture. Where's the picture gone?
Here, you put it up.
So all you need is your leather,
Like this.
pliers, your clips. You can see how if you start with the picture, it gives you a good idea how you can layer up bits of leather and make lovely art.
And now it's time for me to decorate it.
You're going to go and decorate it now, okay? With more little pieces. And then you can see with the earrings how it's very much the same. So think about who you're making them for. And then think about so I just want to show you another way to make this the same earring, okay? We're going to use some beads that we have recycled from old jewellery. So if you have any old earrings or necklaces, you can snip the wire and open up the beads and reuse them. So I'm reusing this bead as an anchor. So the hole is small enough that it goes onto the pin, but it's also small enough that it doesn't pop off the end. Yeah. And we're going to have it at the back so you don't see the bead, so it'll look like the other earring even though it's not made the same way. Pop this on. Okay, and then what we're going to do is bend it round like that. Okay, and now we're going to get the end of the wire and I'm going to make a ring. I'm going to twist it around. You see, like that? As much as I want, so till I have it the length that I want, and then slide it off the end of the pliers. Okay, so you see a little ring like that. Yeah, and see the way there's small little bits sticking up there. So just put your pliers in the middle and push it down so it doesn't get caught in anything. Okay, so you have a little ring like that, and then all you have to do is get your little earring part and just put the pliers in and open it out just a little bit, just enough so that you can slide it on. Okay, so that's the way it's going to hang, so that's right. So when you're happy with the way it's hanging, you can push the little bowl up out of the way, clip it in. Try and make sure there's no little spiky bits of wire sticking out anywhere. Okay, and then you have your lovely earring. And if you're not happy with the circle being so open, you can squish it in a little bit more. Not too much, because you want it to be a loop. So now when I squished it, a little piece of the wire is sticking out, so just tuck it back in again with your pliers. Okay, so that is one way where we use the bead at the back as a little anchor. Yeah, and this was the first way where we didn't use a bead, we just used the pin and wrapped it around. So 2 ways. Try both and see which way you prefer, or you may even make your own way. Yeah. So that's our earrings and our little brooch. Because these earrings are so nice, I wanted to make a little brooch to go with them. So I have picked out some of these little pieces of leather that are the same as the earrings, and I haven't cut them, they were in that shape, so I'm going to use that shape. And I'm going to use another little brown rectangle of leather, and I'm going to use another pink bit. Okay, and I'm going to put another tiny little piece of this sparkly leather on top, maybe a triangle. So I'll cut a triangle with my scissors. Okay, and same as before, when you're happy with your design, just like that, just lift off the bits and put them to the side in order of which way you're going to glue them, right? Okay, so I am going to have a little backing on this as well, just to make it easy. So if I just grab a small little square of the brown, I can use that as my backing. Yeah, so you won't see it, but it'll be there. Okay, and the back side of the leather, this is sticks very well, so that's why I'll use that. Okay, kind of like, I don't know what it's like, a little beam of sun or little legs or something like that. So if I remember which one was next, brown was next, wasn't it? So pop the brown on. Put it on like that. Don't worry if a little bit of the glue comes out the side. You can get a little baby wipe. It'll dry clear anyway, but a baby wipe will wipe any excess glue off. Okay, and then the second last bit of pink. It doesn't matter that there's a little hole in it because I'm going to cover it with my little triangle. Okay, and then I'll get my little brooch clip like that, and I'll get a little piece of leather. It doesn't matter what color or type, it just has to be thin enough that it fits through the brooch clip, and not too long that you can't see it from the front. So that should be fine, maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, just be careful when you're flipping it around, okay, that it's stuck. And what we're going to do is pop a good bit of glue on the back, and we don't mind if you can see it because this glue is going to dry clear. Okay. And then what we're going to do is pop this little piece, oh, it might be a little bit too wide. Just trim it back and pop this in, so it's going to be like a little band-aid for it, okay? And that's going to secure the clip so it's really nice and strong. Okay, now this is still a little bit wet, so when you've done yours, I want you to leave them down and don't touch them till they're nice and dry, okay? But isn't this lovely? I would love to get these as a present. Yeah, and if you make them and if you think about carefully what kind of leather and colors and who you're making them for, they're going to be so happy with them, whoever you're giving them to. Okay, so please send me pictures of everything that you've done. I'd love to see them, and I'm sure they're going to be much nicer than mine. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a little bit closer up how to do the earring. So all your pieces of leather, I have selected these two and I've kind of trimmed them back so they're both the same. So any design at all you can work with. Okay, maybe a little bit of cutter would be nice as well with them, wouldn't they? So that's a little bit big, so if I get my scissors, if you use a sharp fabric scissors, it would be better for the leather than your the ones you use to cut with for paper. They won't be very good. Okay, and now I am going to give you this hole puncher, and it works okay. It's not the best. Okay, we'll put a little hole in, but you will have to get something like a pin or a needle or something like that to push the little piece of leather out. Do you see? Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll just do one first. Okay, pop another hole right in the corner to push down, and then pop out the little bit of leather, the needle. Okay, so I'm giving you the silver hooks for the earrings. I have a few gold ones as well, so you can get them in gold. So what we're going to do is get our little pins first, our metal pins. So we're going to grab it and we're going to start threading our pieces of leather. And brown and a little bit of pink. Now if you did have a button or a bead or anything like that, you could put it on the back as well. So you can experiment. Okay, I'm just showing you a really basic way to do it, but you could experiment. You could put some beads or take some beads off some old jewellery. So roughly about halfway hold the leather, okay, and then see the little end on the pin. You can leave that on or you can snip it off. So see this part of the pliers here, never put your finger in there where I'm putting my finger, okay, because that's a blade, and if you squeeze it, that'll cut you, okay. So if you pop the head in there, you can just snip it off. Then it's gone, okay, and then just grab the wire, twist it up like that, okay, and hold the two ends with the end of the pliers, and you can use your hand to twist the leather, which will twist the wire around to secure it, or if you like, you can grab the other pliers and twist. Okay, so that's the leather nice and secure. Oh, and the little top broke off that wire, that's okay. Still should be enough to twist it round, but if that happens, you can just snip it off and start again if it breaks when you're twisting. It breaks maybe if you over twist it, so no harm that you've seen that happen. Things happen when you're making. So with the shepherd hook, they're lovely and soft, so if you just grab the end that's open and open it just a little bit, don't have to open it too much, okay, and then what you want to do is you want to make a little loop here. So you grab the end of the wire and twist it, or like a hook more than a loop, like a hook, okay, so see, like a little hook, and that hook you can close it completely at the end, but just make sure there's a little loop, see, so that the clip can go through the loop like that, and then hold it just like that and pull the ball away, and just very gently with the end of the pliers, just very gently because it's very soft. That's why. Squeeze it in. Like that. Okay, and that is your lovely earring. Okay. And we'll do the same with the other one. So you can make lots and lots of different variations of this earring. Okay. Now, if you're making it for your mum or your granny or somebody who doesn't have their ears pierced, or you don't want to make earrings, that's fine. You can use the same sort of method, but with a brooch pin. Okay.